The mother-in-law treated her daughter-in-law even better whenever she discovered that the daughter-in-law had fallen in love with another man. Even when her son learned that his child was conceived by his wife and another man, she persuaded her son to act as if nothing had ever happened. The son could not understand why his mother was so indulgent toward his wife. What he did not know was that everything his mother did was actually for his own good. In the days that followed, she took good care of her daughter-in-law and grandson every single day. But the son could not accept his mother behaving this way. In his anger, he took a knife and cut a wound on his own hand. Unexpectedly, his mother still hoped he would give his wife a chance to correct her mistakes. She only asked him to wait 1 year before she would tell him the truth. Meanwhile, the daughter-in-law talked on the phone with another man every day. But she was also very curious. Why, after she fell in love with another man, her mother-in-law treated her even better? In the days that followed, the son moved to the living room to sleep every day, and he no longer argued with his wife. One day, the daughter-in-law suddenly wanted to borrow $100,000. She said the other man's wife was planning to sue her. She had previously taken $100,000 from that woman. She hoped her mother-in-law would give her the money to repay the debt. After hearing this, the mother-in-law decided to give her daughter-in-law $100,000. The son angrily left the house. That night, the mother-in-law handed the $100,000 to her daughter-in-law. The daughter-in-law also promised that she would behave herself from then on. The very next second, the voice of another man came from under the blanket. But the mother-in-law pretended not to hear anything. She even took the daughter-in-law's removed underwear to wash. Half a month later, an influenza outbreak occurred. The son and the daughter-in-law fell ill at the same time. At this moment, only 3 days remained before the truth would be revealed. The mother-in-law gave all the remaining medicine to the daughter-in-law. After seeing this, the son chose to leave the family forever. On the final day, the daughter-in-law asked to borrow $200,000 again, saying it was for surgery for her critically ill father. But this time, the mother-in-law refused. In the end, her father died in the hospital because there was no money for the surgery. The daughter-in-law believed that all of this was the mother-in-law's fault. At the funeral the next day, the mother-in-law appeared with a little boy. When the daughter-in-law saw the boy, she was shocked, because the little boy looked exactly the same as her own son. She asked the mother-in-law what was going on. The guests all believed the two children were twins, but the daughter-in-law said she had only given birth to one child. Then the mother-in-law prepared to reveal the truth. She intended to completely destroy the daughter-in-law's reputation.